And beautiful people, good morning, good morning. I will never get nobody name up. They was like, they was like, is that a wig? What was that? I said, I don't know. I don't do hair. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna say the other women that was in there. Some that at the fairness, they was laughing at the gym with me this morning and said, we know you gonna put them hairstyle. I said, I am. So I know because we got 130. I said I am. I'm gonna put it up there. Now one downvote is Liddell or Kansas. I'm not messing with it. But look who they said that was from. We got Stephen A. Smith attacking her now. Jasmine Crockett.
Been attacking our whole national, so it ain't nothing new with him. He's the fastest race. He all that. He let you know who he is. He ain't holding him up.
But he black.
Stephen Miller ain't
No, Stephen A. Smith.
Oh man.
I'm talking about Stephen A. Smith. You ain't see how they said to us, y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. I mean, listen, hey, some laugh with you, some laugh at you. They laughed at me plenty of times. I laughing too, shit. But, hey, it is what it is. But boy, we was rolling. They was like, you gonna put them pictures up? I said, I am. She the one brought up content. She said, are they trying to use stuff for content? I said, well, she gave it to me. But this what I had wanted to say. I was watching one guy. I was looking for his video, and he was talking about like in Chicago when they raided the hotel. And I get both sides, not the hotel, the apartment complex. But and as he was breaking it down, and it was like what they doing is what they not telling people is, and it's bad on both sides. But these was the ones that the Democrats had. Remember when they took them to Martha's Vineyard and everything.
Yeah.
What's up?
I can't. I just can't fathom that, right? Like, I'm still stuck on, you touch my kids, I'm touching you. It's that serious. And the fact that he's just letting this man skate by, but a dude who does something peaceful, that rallies the community to do something peaceful, right? How often do we see people today get groups of people together, rile them up, and go set them loose? Jed gathered a group of people, got them focused, and did something productive, and he's the fucking monster? This is some bull.
We are in the building. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. So I got I'm having a little couple of faculty problems over here. But we good. How you doing? Yeah, it's only giving me one of the chats. Thank
Really?
you all for tapping in. And it is. You'll see me and Brother Elliot about 5. Depending on how everything is going on, family. Depending, you got some things going on, but most likely we probably is. How y'all doing, family? Did y'all enjoy yourself last night? Winters gave y'all so much loving. Did y'all enjoy it? Chicago girl, thank you. Shy girl, my bad. Deborah Luna, Yogi G in the building. Meat Freaks Barbecue in the building. Felicia Martinez, Georgia Boy, top of the morning to you. Terry Nixon, good morning, beloved. Deborah Thompson, good morning. What's up, good brother? Pastor Nicholas J. Gaddis. Hold on one second.
I think he got lost. No, I'm playing. What we got going on here? I'm sorry, I was reading up on Facebook, seeing what was going on in the city. And as Mickey said, he can't see the vertical side this morning. So if you guys got something you want to say, you want us to... Oh, why am I being called?
My bad, family.
There we go.
Yeah, I know I was muted. I was muted on purpose. I was trying to. Go ahead, Trevor.
We were trying to coordinate some background stuff.
Yeah. Thank
I
you.
was running late today.
Go ahead. Let me.
I was running so late today. Wife came in about what 8:30. Said, "Hey, you doing the show today?" Yeah. Here's coffee. Get the fuck up. But yeah, if you guys you got something that you want to say, you want Mickey to be throwing it up on the screen, be sure you're on the
It just
side.
kicked in. It just kicked
finally
in.
kicked in. Okay, then
Yeah,
ignore everything I just said.
Yeah, because he on the phone. It just kicked. The only one that didn't show was when Meat Freak was on there. It didn't show it. The phone just kicked in. The ones on the phone side just kicked in. I'm back now, fam. What's up, Tricky? So Nikki, I call her sexy chocolate. Thank you for tapping in. Felicia, let me see. We got a sponsor. We can get right to it. Can y'all hear me now? Let me make sure.
Yeah, I can hear you in my ears.
Yeah, you can hear me. That's good to go. It says Felicia. That's that East Coast love coming in. Felicia Martinez. She said Mickey's roll call is sponsored by the anniversary of the 5-year anniversary of January 6th insurrection. The writers are asking for compensation and the prosecutors to be prosecuted. Diabolical. Hey, this is what you get to sue. Let me see who else did I miss. Michael Cooley said, "Good morning, Greenwood, Mississippi 662 point of order. Keep pressure on the Vina." I think the Vina got us pressure on the city of Flint. Gold Bond, good morning. Thank you for tapping in. Petty Fish, good morning. Good morning. I'll be hollering at you today. Loving me. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for tapping in. So, family, what did y'all like last night with all the tea Winters done dropped y'all? Let's go and get to it. Winters dropped y'all so much tea last night. How do y'all feel about this Flint election going on? You see the good brother Del Rico, he's not running. Smart man.
Man, reading through his post was actually kind of rough for me because he cited a lot of things that. No, I don't have to sneeze. Cool. He cited a lot of things that I learned after the fact. Like Flint politics is rough, dude. They won't go after you, your past, or none of that. They'll go after your family, your friends, and they play scorched earth tactics. Like they will burn everything.
Damn. Good morning, Christy Coleman. Thank you for tapping in. That's that Texas love.
Like they do not care if they ruin your wife's life, your kids' lives, or in Mr. Del Rico's case, ruin his church's reputation just to keep hold of something. Like I can't blame the man, especially the way they brought it up.
No, I'm just looking at Luana Tish. I just need to know that dress Leon is using on Parkway. Can anyone help with that? I don't know.
Not on this network.
I don't know.
Knowing them, they'll call us a bunch of doxers and try to sue us. Nah, we're good.
Yeah, I can't. I would love to tell you, but I'm confused right now. I'm trying to digest all the stuff, and I was here to hear live, just like y'all was. I'm trying to digest what went down. I'm looking at it now like, okay, what's up, Alan? Thank you for tapping in. Alan, good morning. Concrete Jungle, thank you for tapping in. We got Pop Gaddis in the building. Good morning. Haiti in the building. Good morning. Lydia McNeely in the building. Good morning. Linda Children. Good morning. I'm still trying to digest a lot of the stuff that we heard. Like if I thought, I can understand if you'll say you running in the first ward and they change your boundaries. You know what I'm saying? So you should be able to be because the boundaries got changed. But now you changed the whole house and moved on from the stuff that was dropped. Like, come on now. That means I can move out of the second ward with the second ward councilman and then move to the third ward because I got a house over there and then I'm running from that house.
You see, I can understand them waiving the must live in ward for 1 year if you didn't move and say you're living in the fourth ward, right? And the boundaries move and now you are in the fifth ward. You haven't changed residence, so I can see them skipping over the one must live there for a year for that case. But oh, I'm on council, I'm moving across town to another house entirely. That doesn't make no damn sense to overlook the rule there. I'm trying to figure that out. I mean,
I'm just saying if it's possible that can go down like that. Blakey Gaddis, good morning. I'm just saying if that can go down like that. Let me see who else in some other people. Let me go through. Let me go through the Facebook. Let me go check on Facebook. See what I can see. I'm just saying, hold up, let me get here. My bad, family. I usually get on top of my business. Let me get over here and do some checking. Let me get over here and do checking. Oh, okay. Listen, we got to give a RIP to Heather Bernash. I was gonna put it up on here. You know, she passed away, so give her RIP to Heather Bernash. Am I saying the name right? I don't want to say the name wrong. I'm hoping I'm saying the name right.
And a friend of the show, Dustin, is also confirmed to be passed today. Nothing is being released about how he passed until later today.
Sweet Cupcake on break. Thank you for tapping in, Denise Cousin. You know, Blind Intelligence. Thank you for tapping in. Good morning to you. I just want to say RIP to everybody who done lost a loved one, because it's rough. It's rough. So we prayers to both of their families. Death is nothing you can get over with. It's just something you have to cope with. So RIP to everyone who done lost somebody in this 2026. Andre Holland, good morning, good morning, good morning. Erica got us, good morning. I see Winters in the building. The lovely Carolyn Hendricks in the building. Yeah, RIP to, RIP to their families. So we're gonna get to this. I see it. Yeah, hey, it's rough. Let me see, pizza. Trevor, like I said, I see what you got. Flint, pay to play. What's up, my fellow 740 and in the building? The shooting and shit. T, good morning, beloved. How do you feel about what made you come up with pay to play? What made you have that idea?
Oh, that's an old gamer term. So in some games you can pay to unlock things or get further ahead, right? And that kind of seems what Leon's doing here. And it may not be paying, let's say allegedly, let's just say. Yeah. It seems like roles are being moved aside for him the same way that in the gamer sphere you pay. But I didn't want to make it video game style. So, I mean, it's football season, right?
Yeah.
You were going on pretty heavy about the Lions yesterday. So I was like, you know what? Let's make this football. And, who else are you going to pay off but the ref?
Right.
Now, granted, I must apologize to Davina, but I wasn't going to go back and touch that up. But, God, that is a god-awful picture of her.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad we don't have to be in council. Bonnie Vanner, good morning. Thank you for tapping in, coming from New Orleans. And shout out to Jed and his crew in the INA. You heard Lorna, thank you for tapping in. I'm just saying, listen, family. Like, no, I was laughing when you said it because listen, I haven't been in the system and I don't want to be in the system. Let me throw that out there. Because it was a lot of stuff that was dropped on it. It's a lot of heavy stuff when I was saying the habitual, you know what I'm saying, the stuff that you was reading, the takes the charges. And I'm like, but can you still beat that? You know what I'm saying? Got us lawn care, good morning.
So to beat a habitual charge, you just have to beat the original charge. It's just an extra modifier. But it does go to show that in a life however old he has not been able to stay out of the felon column.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so when judge does pass down sentencing, if convicted, it's going to be a lot harsher. It can be, just looking at the charges now, anywhere between 30 to 60 years. So, that's a pretty rough one for him. And then that's not even to say, like, if he does get slammed with this, Davina may just throw him under the bus and say, oh, yeah, there is a residency issue. There is a affidavit issue. So they might charge him with that as well. And, I mean, the man's probably not going to get out and see sunlight without, a chain link fence around him for the rest of his life.
You have hope in Davina, I don't, because I'm just saying, some of the stuff that was still on us. Alex Cole, Gaddis Rivers, good morning.
That's not hope for Davina.
Yeah,
that's Davina saving her own ass and saying, "Oh well, he's already been convicted of these crimes. He's already off counsel, so yeah, might as well just throw that on there, throw him under the bus."
You think? I mean, I just don't believe. AD, good morning. Good morning.
Just throw him under the bus.
What I was looking at was I just, like I said, because listen, they can put these charges. He still can beat them. It's a possibility he can beat them charges. But what I don't get is that him able to run. If let's just say all this alleged, if he running for the third ward, when you have to let's be honest, when you have to be living in that ward for a whole year, or they can push that to the side. Deshaun Fordham, thank you for tapping in. Or they can push that to the whole side when you was just in the third ward, the first ward, because you own the house and you said you was living there. So now you can just move to a new ward and you're good.
I don't like that. That doesn't make sense to me though, right? Because we've got his writing and signature on address from Mount Morris. We got his writing and signature for the house in the first ward that he's renting out. We've got him tethered and signing in to the house in the 6th ward. There's been no ties to anything in the 3rd ward. So how can he just hop like that? The 1 year block that you have to live there has not been shown in any of those addresses. That right there should be an illegal run in and of itself, much like a Liddell Lewis with Inez Brown.
B. Marie, I'm not for sure. That was some tea that got dropped last night that allegedly, I'm going to go with that he was running for 3rd ward. And good morning. Thank you for tapping in. I'm not for sure. I didn't hear that he was running. I mean, that's what we got. That's what we got right now. So that's what I'm trying to figure. I'm trying to figure that out. Unless that's just some more stuff they just threw out there now. Because this mayor, he's a real clever.
I mean, yeah, kind of like a household pest. He'll sneak in where he can get in.
Just a question: has the new ward maps been completed and distributed?
Yes, they're up on. They've been completed and distributed for a while. Give me a second. I'll look up the ward maps and drop a link in our chat. Also, good morning, B. Murray.
That's what I'm saying. To me, it's like, could that be because we living in the age of propaganda. So you don't know how it's gonna go. I'm just saying, like I say, it's to me, when you're dealing with this residency situation, to me personally, is like you gotta look at the clerk office at the end of the day. You gotta look at the clerk office.
I believe, and I'm no urban map expert. Where the dotted lines are is where things are shifting. Let me just go ahead and.
I'm looking at Tony Terry. Thank you for tapping in. Good morning, good brother. He said, how was he on the committee repping the 3rd ward back then? Did he move?
or he was just appointed there and took the slot of the third ward. Like, this is Flint. Flint's not real.
But he had to. That's what I'm saying. He was on the Opera Committee as a third ward. So that's what I'm saying. If he was on the third ward, because listen, people can have houses. You can have multiple houses. As we seeing, he got multiple houses now. But which one is you voting from? Which one did his ID say he was voting from?
I mean,
voter
registration should be all it needs. I keep mine right on my desk from Flint for these purposes.
So what is his voter registration saying?
Don't know. I need him to pull it out of his wallet for us. But like mine, it went through everything here. Ward 5, because the ward changes. Precinct 33, effective 7/8/22. Congressional District 8, State Senate 27, State Rep 70, County Commissioner 2, and School District Flint Community Schools. It may be Winters. It may be. Let's see.
Felon, I feel you. Let me see. So, because that's what I'm trying to see. If you could just go move to another ward, and got to be there, and you was running from the first ward, and then you in the third ward. You know what I'm just trying to say. So you was using the third ward address when you was on the Opera Committee. And then
if that's the case, then he wasn't living in the first ward address, and he wasn't living in the first ward address anyway.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, how many? Like, and to be honest with you, Hassan Pinchback, thank you for tapping in. You ain't never late. I'm just saying, no trouble. Thank you for tapping in, and good morning to you. Sandra Nichols Martin, good morning. Thank you for tapping in. I'm just trying to see what it's going like, because listen, tomorrow gonna be Judgment Day. We're gonna get to see, but we also gotta understand it's political season. It's the midterm. It's the midterm election. So you're gonna see certain people gonna be trying to bend this way, because right now people got impressed. Now the ones maybe who not running back for that seat, believe me, and just think about it. With Candace, a lot of stuff got straightened out yesterday. Now we know Candace not running for state rep. She's running for she going back for that 7th ward councils.
And Governor Larry in Flint Politics Reboot, the hottest political page in Flint, sat there and told her, retire. I love this. It says, "Dear 7th Ward Councilwoman, don't run for nothing. #retire. She's such a #nasty woman. Signed, President Trump." I love Governor Larry. He pops up every election season. He just doesn't give a damn.
No, but it's serious though. Just to be honest with you, it's serious. But it's crazy that they letting this go in. So I don't know. I guess Felicia. So what ward does the write-in candidate reside in? I guess she's gonna be in
second now, apparently, because she called Maurice, Mr. Davis.
She did.
Yeah, and told him he needs to step back because she's been doing the work in the community.
She got some nerves, don't she?
She does. I don't know Mr. Maurice too well. I've met him a handful of times. I really like him, though. I'm pretty sure he opened up the big old book of fuck you and read her a couple lines out of it. He doesn't hold things back. He speaks what's on his mind every time. What am I thinking of?
I mean, you don't have no... but she got some...
She's got some cojones trying to tell him that, because he's been out in the world since before he was on council the first time, giving people information. He's been on several committees. He's been on several boards. He's helped keep large parts of his ward open. He's done everything he could to make sure that they don't get shut down. Certain businesses, he's made sure as best he could that money goes there. So the man's been actually putting in work without a council seat, with a council seat, before and after a council seat. And this newcomer has the goal to come in and say she's been doing the work.
Michael B., good morning.
Like, that is diabolical, using your words.
I did. Let me see who else wants. Okay, Lee King, thank you for tapping in, and good morning to you. And Juantez just running. It's coming from
We knew
Juantez.
Montez was going to run.
Yeah, we got told that. Once, I mean, like I said, a lot of this stuff that she broke
didn't
last
need to be
night. That's why
told.
I'm like, a lot of this stuff that she gave so much tea. It was like, damn, I'm still trying to process everything that's going on.
Like, I didn't need to be told. I just knew that once was peaked when he was on council, and he's been trying to catch up with that. I know he's going to be angry at us again, but
Who?
once was.
No, I ain't gonna be angry. It just is what it is. Like, a lot of this stuff. See, and this what I don't like. A lot of this stuff is public stuff that was did that got put out in the public. Let me just say that for anybody to be mad. A lot of this people that seen people then fell out. I'm just saying people they gonna try to. Want to tell you drop so much tea. I'm telling you right now, the computer wasn't even acting right. It didn't want me to come on this morning. It was like she gave out too much last night. That's what I call a Cutwater Ray.
And talking about Cutwater, Deborah Luna's saying she's got the Cutwater fog.
For shizzle. Because I mean, but everything goes back to I get it, family. We sit up here and we get on Davina and but when you got help from all around, like from Lansing to here, you can do what you want to do. You really can do what you want to do. Ain't who gonna put pressure? There's not nobody gonna put pressure.
I want to see, actually, if anyone's got a good lawyer that you can just talk to, right? You don't have to file a motion yet. But ask them if you can sue the city for not having an ombudsman or ombudsperson, however you want to be with it, because there hasn't been a proper full ombudsman since 2022. We've had an interim for 2 years, and then last year she was fired. So not having a full-time proper ombudsman, isn't that against the charter?
Man, you had an ENA board member says that the charter is really nothing.
The charter don't matter, true, but when it comes to a legal stance, and especially when it comes to a courtroom, that charter is everything. That charter is a promise between the city of Flint, its residents, and the state that these rules, these rules set forth by themselves, as well as the structure, will be adhered to. So it doesn't matter what this nice lady says. It matters what the charter says, especially with a judge reading it.
But that's the thing. Have you noticed ain't nobody suing for the charter being broke, but it was people suing when they felt like Weaver was in there, the charter being broke? I'm just saying, all you do is look at it.
Well, we have or Linda Poley. She made all her money off of suing the city for not following the charter. Why doesn't someone else follow in her footsteps?
Yeah, you got the right, because when she felt it wasn't going right, she handled business. Good morning, Sharon. Thank you for tapping in. That's what I'm saying. You just gotta look at certain things. Like I say, even with Davina, this been going on
for a long while.
Hold on, she said wait correct. What you son?
What? She was not fired. She still works there. I believe it was a demotion. Okay, still.
Oh, you talking about Buzzman? Yeah. Miss
Little.
Still,
like she was removed from the position, possibly demoted, but there still is not an ombudsperson. Even when she was interim, it wasn't a full-time ombudsperson. So the city's been without one for over 4 years now.
He didn't want no ombudsman while he in there, because when he want to be the judge, the executioner. He want to be all of it. You got a complaint, take it to the mayor's office. That's why I'm still looking at the Flint
neighborhood. Judge.
Huh? I mean, that's
before judge.
Good morning. They gonna have to. I mean, somebody, because he got people not gonna challenge him. You know what I'm saying? That's what Neely banking on. He know it. Because some
take it to a district judge too. Don't take it to the county judges. Take it to the district.
Oh, facts, Alan, and I do agree with. The state has turned a blind eye to Flint illegal actions from top to the bottom.
And that's why I say take it to a district judge. Like, take it federal, make it a federal suit.
Up. Trevor, you got to get this together. Made a mistake. She said Linda said she received no compensation for filing up that lawsuit. I just want to put that out there before they say we are putting out misinformation facts. Thank you for clearing that up. And she will, she'll try to have us in some tied
I'll
up.
say Linda's a lawyer and a professional liar, but okay. Thank you for clearing that up and getting us out of the lawsuit soup.
Thank you, because the views what Trevor just put out there, I'm Trevor views.
They are wholly my own, and if she wants to sue me, she can come to Florida and do it.
Yeah, because they already dislike the media. This side of the media, anyway. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, when we was at the Neighborhood United, it was like, where can you really go to go get help? To be honest with you,
nowhere. You have to seek. Judicial injunction, because you can't trust the executive branch, either state or local. You can't trust the legislative branch, either state or local. You have to put your faith in the judicial branch, but I wouldn't put it into the state neither. So you have to go federal, where those judges are a little bit outside of most people's bribe range.
Yeah, you're gonna have to, because right now I'm trying to. But
where's Juanitas?
I listen, man. I wish them people would come back. Them people probably don't want to come back and deal with people and with Flint no more. What was it? Fire them different law offices that was saying where they say that. Well, I guess you could have called the ACLU. Different stuff that was going on. It's like, do you really want to sit up here? Like they say, the city of Flint gonna take you to the edge of it. Mm-hmm. They will spend then $1 million.
Unfortunately, that part right there she can't do. Felons have rights, whether you're a con or you've gotten out, or you're under suspicion and in court. The law, granted, the law is broken a lot of times, but in this case, it's supposed to work for us. You are innocent until proven guilty.
Right.
So until he gets a guilty verdict, he still retains all rights and privileges of a resident of Flint and the ability to run. And him being a former felon, having gone through before, he got out. So therefore he's reformed according to the state, which means everything. I mean, hell, the man was even legally allowed to own a firearm, even though he had firearms and drug charges before.
It's the system, though. It's the system. To me, it's the system. It's like, and that's what, to me, the system. Listen, man. This system allows you to manipulate the game how it wanted to be. Do you know that Davina knows she could bend and stop Leon at any moment if she wanted to? Just like Miss Inez Brown could have stopped Liddell with this residency. It ain't like it's just now people more speaking on it now, I guess, because everybody speak. But just think about it. You got a write-in candidate, right? She knows she didn't win by the people voting for her. Good morning, Debbie Clark, 1.5 for the Wonder Twins. She didn't know. She know people didn't vote her in. She had a little help with signatures, allegedly. With signatures.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody who know the absentee ballot game, they know this game. This ain't nothing new.
I mean, damn, she could have at least changed the pin.
Right. And then and I'm gonna go with allegedly with the bribing people, like we said. Like I was saying, I was at one of, I want to say it was at one of Miss Big's meet and greets or whatever. When the person came and ate the food and said, LaShawn filled out that absentee ballot and let them take it in. Mm-hmm. That's what the individual said, man. When you got stuff like this going on and the clerk office not saying nothing, when you see the clerk office let 21 slide.
Supposedly, some of these election irregularities are being investigated. Supposedly. But here's my question. Just because of who would be investigating it, being state officials, do you trust the outcome? Seriously, do you trust the outcome? Because not only were all those signatures looking very similar, I mean, hell, you couldn't read them. They just looked like scribbles, and they were all the same, exact same length, no matter how many characters are in your name, right? But there was also a lot of allegations of LaShawn and her children picking up the absentee ballots. I said allegations, allegedly. Picking up the ballots and running them to drop-off boxes, which is highly illegal. Only the person who the ballot is registered to or someone in their immediate family and household can do that.
Right.
Ballot harvesting is illegal in the state of Michigan.
But when you got people, and I agree with you, Alan. Just think about what Joe King. His name was, because he said it was electronic. Because it was electronic. He let it go. See what I'm saying? When you had an ENA board member, had a person come in their crib and put stuff in their mailbox. They didn't see nothing wrong with that. But yet, I feel like nearly like how Trump sick them special forces to go get Maduro. That's what Neely sick them little special unit forces he got here when they went and picked up Jed.
Yeah, he assembled an entire gang task force.
Now, that's what I'm saying.
Given Jeb's entire history, I don't hear anything about gang anything anywhere. I went and looked this up, actually. I was like, why gang task force? I didn't see nothing about anything gang related there. I see that he's a very vocal public activist. I see that he's, I believe right now running for an office. Nothing about gangs, nothing about violence. So why a gang task force? Because it looks bad that a gang task force was looking for him. It's all about those optics.
Yeah, it wanted to show like we got him. We're gonna show you. But that's what I'm saying. It was all right for somebody to go in the mailbox. It was all right for your buzz person. I mean, not the buzz, your ENA board member to say, the charter don't mean nothing. See, these
it was all right for Neely to appoint
an ambassador,
pseudo council people. Yeah, 2 ambassadors at that.
Let me go. Concrete Jungle just came through with the $9.99 super chat. Said you guys are going to be a force to be reckoned with this election season. I'm learning so much about Flint politics and Flint politics because of the 810 News Media Group. Thank you, Concrete Jungle. Thank you for that 9.9 and what you said. I mean, and Linda Chilton said, you think Leon going to jail? No. Get some jail time? No, I don't think he's going to get none, to be honest with you.
I don't know, honestly, because the evidence against him is so fucking solid. I think a jury would find him guilty. Now, the next question is, will the judge step in and override the jury?
Yeah,
that's what I'm worried about.
Right? Do you think a jury really? Because listen.
And mind you, I haven't been in that courtroom, but if there's any women on that jury panel, they need to be looking very hard at this man. Very hard, because that could have just as easily been one of them.
Then you see it was women on the council. It was women in there. In there. I'm just gonna put it out, Alan. You're right. That was the problem. Jed has a national audience and could get national attention back on Flint Facts. I don't really think, and I'm gonna use Winter. Do they really want the water fix?
Actually, speaking of that, and this isn't a knock toward anyone, right? Number one, because I don't want any fights between us and anyone else. I do have to address something I saw from Art. And Art, dude, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great. But Flint is not past the water crisis. I saw you put health problems after the water crisis. Water crisis is still happening, boss. You can't fall into their rhetoric that they're putting out right now, especially when not only are you running for a position, but you've had your face out in front of Flint and the water crisis for so long. The second you start making it past tense is the second that they're really going to start trying to cement that the water crisis is over. So it just a friendly, like, hey, dude, well, let's make sure our language is clear. The water crisis is still happening. They have not replaced all the mains. They have not replaced all the pipes in people's homes. The problems that came from the original pipe change in 2014 are still there to this day in 2026 in people's homes and in some of the mains. It is not done. It is not after. It is still current. I mean, as long as those of us with our faces on people's phones, computers, TVs keep saying that it is current, then it doesn't die. And there's a chance, however small and minute it is, that we can still try to get some sort of change in there. That's just something I caught, though. You know, still keep up the great work. You're still doing good things, and I wish you the best in your run.
I see. Let me see. Denise Cousin said Del Rico Lloyd's new post says he's not running for another term for county commissioner either. She sent it to you, Trevor. Yeah, so you watch this show. You're gonna have to. So what you saying? He changed because I thought he didn't say it was good. He was bringing up. I know he didn't say he was bringing about the rise.
I saw it in HNN.
Okay, and the and fire, yeah, because I had to go back.
I believe it's HNN. Huh? I said I believe it's HNN. Or it might have been INA. INA. Let me go ahead and make sure that none of my DMs are showing. And I'll go ahead and show the screen. And honestly, guys, I don't think art's changing up. I think it is just a slip.
Demetria Patton, good morning. Thank you for tapping in.
That's all I think it was. But we have to be mindful of it, right? The water crisis ain't done. You know how to enlarge this thing? I screwed that up.
Like that, enlarge it.
Thank
like
you.
That.
So I'm reaching out to my Facebook family because I'm worried. We need resources in Flint, but it's clear that the powers that be aren't prioritizing our health, despite knowing the risk we are facing after the Flint water crisis. We have to show up for each other because no one else is going to do it for us. Please help me make our voices heard. Our community's health is worth the fight. And he's absolutely right. But that's just a boss man, let's make sure that it's not after the water crisis. This is still very current. This is still affecting many people, and it's still going to affect many more people in the future.
Right. Good morning, Miss Beverly Biggs Levy. Thank you for tapping in.
Like I said, I don't think he's changing up. I think it was just a slip, but we have to be mindful of it because that's what Neely, that's what the Gremlin, that's what certain members of city council are all looking for, to try to get it into the mindset that the water crisis is over. It is not. It is still very active. It is still very much a present blight and a present plague upon the city of Flint.
Good morning. Thank you for tapping in. Katie Saban said Del Rico is more likely to run for UAW and the national president. Listen, I'm going to say this. I'm going to just get my opinion on what I think the brother. He died. You know what? He did something. He was thinking about his own well-being, in my humble opinion.
I can't blame him.
Me neither. What I want to say.
He must have watched a show last night when I said God told him not to run from air, but he gets to stay in his county commissioner seat. I guess he wanted to clear that up.
See, I'm questioning people I thought I could trust. Just saying. Oh, got you, Debbie Clark. I mean, and I'm gonna be honest, man. He dodged the bullet. That man, he ain't dodged no bullet. He seen and said, "Why would I want to go over the cliff?" Because this how nasty this Flint politics is. Let's just be honest. They're gonna get right down and nasty. Like,
take a look. I mean, and it could be people we like, right?
Yeah.
On a personal level.
Yeah.
The only person I have not seen jump into the mud would be Ms. Bev Biggs. And that's from a political standpoint, right? So before it came to her running, yeah, she was up there pointing out everyone's flaws, as she should. But when it came to actual election time, she wasn't sitting there trashing LaShawn. She wasn't sitting there trashing AC. She didn't have to say anything about 21. But you take a look at some of these folks, they will burn down your entire family house, metaphorically, just to get in that seat. They will ruin your reputation in front of the city, in front of your friends, in front of your peers, in front of your coworkers. I do not blame Mr. Del Rico for saying, you know what, that mayor seat's way too hot, and these folks are playing for keeps.
No, they do. They play for keeps for real. I mean, they just listen, man. When you see some of the stuff that people do, man, they will have the streets talking about you. They will make stuff up. Some may be true, some may be not, but they're going to go whatever they see. It's like throwing S on the wall to see what's going to stick.
Yeah, they throw spaghetti at the wall.
Yeah. Hey, Katie, I've been saying that. The new council people, they assuming like this finna be easy. This finna be getting Flint. You finna see what recovery look like. You going because they finna have to be working. I don't think a lot of people really want to. Don't nobody want to be the one they say if emergency manager got to. I'm not saying emergency manager coming in because I do believe we got the emergency manager already in. The mayor, he already got his connection to the state. Why would the state want to replace him?
Yeah, it would be a very large uphill battle, and you're gonna have folks from outside of Flint coming in. Like, so in Flint, I knew which people to watch. Okay, right. I don't get along with you. I know you're a snake. I know you record calls. I know you do this. I know you do that.
Right.
Someone from outside the city, someone from like state, who may not even talk to me, but just tune in or hover around. They'd be taking any information back and running it against you.
Right.
And going for something as high profile as mayor, at least in terms of city of Flint, they're going to be looking for any ammunition, and they're going to turn like the smallest little BB into an artillery shell. Like anything just to rip you down. But with that said, who's really going to run against Neely?
I mean, in my humble opinion, because listen, to me, I don't see who can beat him. And I'm not saying can't nobody be beat, but right now, the way they got this thing locked down, he's
in a strong position, and he's got the media behind him.
Yeah,
well, the mainstream TV media.
Yeah, he got that, and then he got a lot of he got a lot of people that support him in the community. See, a lot of them, you got to understand. A lot of them, we come on here. Even for every 5 to get mad at him, he had 5 new to replace the 5 that he done got rid of.
Mm-hmm.
Believe this, he got something he know that if I say come on back, because he know one. Listen, don't you know Neely know this is a poor community, and what I mean not. He know
impoverished.
Yeah, he knows certain individuals. If he gets some money to, that they'll go his way. That's just like you looking at LaShawn in the third ward. LaShawn, listen, she know if it come on, I put money again. LaShawn run for that second ward. LaShawn gonna be running as a write-in again. She's not gonna win in the general. She ain't gonna make it through the primary. She gonna have to come in as a write-in. He know he gonna have to do work for her.
I mean, the second ward is gonna be a very contentious run, a very crowded field. I don't think that she's gonna get it.
No, she's gonna have to go as a write-in.
And then she might win as a write-in, though.
But hold on, but it's Liddell running back again for that second ward. I got to see how she doing. Is she running for the second ward? And then the mayor got to pick. Do you want LaShawn or do you want Liddell?
Here's they all seem to be coordinating very well as to who's running for what. Like they sat down behind doors and said, all right, I'm running for this. I'm running for this. I'm running for this. Or they were just told, you're running for this, you're running for this, you're running for this, right? So if we haven't heard Liddell's name pop up, she's either outside of that group and planning on running, or she's not planning on running at all. But if she's outside that group, I think her chances just went from slim to nil.
Yeah, is she going to have the support? She might have to spend her own money this time.
I mean, she didn't have a lot of money to spend the first time. That's why she needed that dark literature that's what Mr. kept talking about.
That's the point that I'm making. All of them did. Why you think the dark literature came in? Because you ain't got to worry about it. We'll have it for you. Just like LaShawn. Gonna be the same thing. If they had to really come out their pocket and spend money, them little fews and twos that they had her go up there and go get, even with her going to Ashley Capital to come in and put 500 to your campaign, remember, Ashley Capital gonna donate to anybody because they don't care. Whoever in their seat, they just need them to vote the way they need them to vote. And I'm just using them as an example. You remember they donate to both sides because they got to deal with whoever in them seats. That's how business is. Yeah, facts, Katie. She didn't have that. That's why she wanted that 30K. She might don't have it back, and you know what I'm saying. She might lose her back, and that's what I'm saying. So if she lose her back, and you think she gonna go down like that? Neely got to give her something. Because she still, remember, he only got 4 votes. What's up, Common Sense? Thank you for tapping in. He only had 4 votes. If he lose any one of them. That's why, Leon, why you think, okay, March will be here in 60 days. You're really 90, 89 and some days. March will be here. They saying, well, Leon got to go back to court. They can postpone
the 11th,
that.
I believe.
Huh?
The 11th, I believe, actually. I still got my face space.
They probably can postpone that again.
I think the judge will probably say no-go on that.
On postponing it?
On another postponement.
We got to see if you got the judges. Because they can't afford to let Leon, even if they do go to trial, just say it do. They can't afford to lose him. It'll be too early.
Like, I think they may trying to bring up, here we go.
Let's see what,
his next hearing date is March 11th.
Mark Hutchins said the only reason LaShawn win as a write-in was because AC split the vote. The third ward race gave the game away. A lot of Flint people would do anything for $1. AC and 21 were used exquisitely. Good morning, Eartha Logan. Thank you for tapping in. What's up, Stanley Wood? Thank you for tapping in. I'm just being honest with you. That's what it really is. It's like, to me, because on that case, Davina, was she waiting to the 4th quarter to see? She waiting to see what the court's gonna say. That's what I'm saying. All this stuff, that's even with the mayor. See, people gotta look at, but that's not gonna hurt the mayor because only thing, just like the Johnny Cole, did the Johnny Cole hurt the mayor? When John Cole was running around, did none of that. Shy girl, good morning. From watching council meetings, Liddell seems to be losing favor with the clique, but that could be deceiving facts.
Door morning, Stanley. Door morning. Sorry. I have to make fun of someone sometimes.
And that's what I'm saying. So if it is, like I said, who Neely want in? Do he want LaShawn? Or do he want to say, well, Liddell been the 1st ward? That's why LaShawn is going for the 2nd ward and Leon going for the 3rd ward. So if they finna move Cyrus Park to the 1st ward, that could be something different.
But majority of them have already announced a candidacy.
Has she went and picked her papers up?
That's what I'm wondering. I haven't heard nothing, and usually it's Wentz's word on the street that gets me there. So I guess put out some feelers and we'll see. But yeah, and when it comes to this election, if you happen to be a candidate and you're watching and you do not make it past the primary, don't try splitting the vote with a write-in. I know you may want it a lot, but AC thought that seat was his. And it screwed things up because between him and Ms. Bev Biggs, they pulled 56% of the vote. But because he decided that, he wasn't even a write-in, but he knew he wasn't going to win. Anyway, he decided he wasn't going to step back, and that allowed LaShawn to get in.
Yeah, they just enough to win. That's all they needed. I'm looking at Miss Beverly Biggs. Thank you for tapping in. She said, they said Leon signed up for the 3rd ward on Parkway Street. Don't you have to live in that house for a whole year before you can run for that ward? I
Man,
don't know.
I'm telling you, I still got my
I
old
don't
Michigan
know.
license. It says void on the back. I still got my old Flint registration here. I might just go and pick up some paperwork for the Fifth Ward, just as a lol,
I
just as a
don't know.
meme,
What's
just
up,
as a
Nelly?
meme.
Now, I'm being honest, fam. If I would knew, I would say something. I wish I knew, but I do know this. They're gonna be if Leon can do that, and you don't have to live in that ward, that house for a whole year. There's something new. So that means, so what he's saying, he was living in the third ward for a whole year, so he wouldn't in the first ward. But what's crazy is if you on teller and you're in the sixth ward, how is you even still on council?
Yeah, I'm with you 100% there, Mark. AC knew he wasn't going to win, so why run? He didn't spend any money. I mean, he barely had any signs made. I don't think I saw any literature for him except for stuff that he's putting on Facebook. He was running a very cheap campaign. I
Good
mean,
morning,
extremely cheap.
Yeah, good morning.
So he knew he wasn't going to get in. I think this was, for him, a payoff. Hey, enter this race. Don't try to win, but you're going to split the vote between you and Ms. Bev so we can get a third person in.
Said, do laws apply in the city of Flint? No.
No. Hell no.
No. It's just being honest. I mean, now if you ain't who Lansing won't you in there, have your ass dragged up in court. All you gotta do is go back and look at Weaver. Weaver seemed like she was in court all the time, the former mayor. This one, he get to skate through. I mean, get the
It's
skate
because he's
through.
playing their ball.
Yeah.
Right? So I remember riding with former Mayor Weaver when we were knocking doors. And she told me, so on the other side of Kettering, that nice little park area next to the river washer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the county wanted that for free. She said, no, we can come up with a sharing responsibility or licensing or something where the city of Flint benefits from it, but the city of Flint cleaned it. City of Flint's going to benefit from it. What's to say that the state didn't try doing the same thing and she rejected them? The state tried coming in and say, hey, we're going to take this. Could that also be where the state park came from? She rejected it, and then all of a sudden it gets voted on at the state legislature after she's out?
Never know.
Strange. But, the state's going to make plenty of money off that state park. One way or another. I mean, just for you to set up a vending, say like a vending stand there for 4th of July or whatever, you have to pay a fee. You have to pay a fee. Or, a license or XYZ. State's going to make money off of that. And most state parks I know of, you have to pay to get into.
Listen. That's why that's what I'm just saying. When you go down there and go down there and watch. That's why it's important to be at all these different board and functions. I'm telling you, when they had to redistricting, and I'll say this again. Jan Marie, she fought for the 7th ward, and I'm gonna say it. I don't care if people get mad. She fought for the black side. They was finna annex their asses from over there on the other side. Let's just be honest. She fought, but look who the people wanted, because I feel like the 7th ward, all them sides need to get up and go vote. Brother Elliott is from the 7th ward. He from the Valley. Say he don't see her at all. And I agree with you, Miss Beverly Biggs. She said Leon was at 6. So she put his address up there. That's what he ran for the 1st ward. He using a whole nother house in a whole nother street in a whole nother ward. That's what is disrespectful to the whole to this whole voting process.
The clerk for the 3rd ward, a total of 746 votes were cast.
Mm-hmm.
And of the 322 LaShawn picked up, I want to say over 200 were absentee. I'm not. Don't quote me there.
Not all hers was absentee.
Not all. She picked up some in person.
Let me see what Lydia said. May I ask a question? How can a mayor that not that not residents still continue to run and nobody wants to get him out? They don't help the residents. I don't know.
It's very easy. He's got a political machine going. The
Yeah,
man has had his name on that ballot for so long. He's made so many friends in the city and in the state that, number one, it's going to be expensive to run against him. Very expensive. Number two, like we pointed out several times, he'll salt the fields. He'll raise the land. He will make sure that you have nothing left after running against him, even if you win.
Yeah.
You will have no community. You will have no friends. You will be completely cut off and alone.
Listen, to give you an example, Tommy was at the Neighborhoods United campaigning for the mayor and was blocking anything when it came up pertaining to the first ward councilman. You heard the individual, the gentleman that was on here last night said how Tommy got mad at him because he voiced his opinion.
Yeah, said don't ask about it.
Yeah, this is like they want you not to say. No, I keep telling you, they mad because we come on and talking about this. This is what really the beef is about. They do not want you to say nothing. They want people to think Flint is moving forward. But my thing is, people are steady dying. People getting kidney disease. You got dialysis patients popping up, but Flint is moving forward. Yeah, Flint moving forward. So what you going? But this ain't nothing new. They've been building on old civilizations. This ain't nothing new.
Just going off of that, and remember, they wouldn't rent you space in Flint. When you buy that brick and mortar, when A10 picks up that 50K, don't do it in the city of Flint. Go talk with with the landlord. He'll tell you that the city of Flint's been blocking him from renting and selling properties by saying that they need an inspection, but the inspections never get scheduled. They're trying to cut him out of business in the city of Flint. So when you do get that brick and mortar, because of how much they watch here and how much they hate us, make sure it's in the township.
Listen, right? Don't you think I know that we ain't gonna get nothing inside of Flint? I'm not crazy. Listen, y'all might didn't believe me when I said I gave a person that's no longer here with us, the lady Janelle, to work down in council, what she said. That goes along for businesses too. You know how many people then told us, look, man, I can't come on there. I come on there, I can mess around, lose my job.
Mm-hmm.
Have people,
even people that own their own business sitting around saying, if I do that, they will start messing with my business, losing business licenses, losing tax records. I mean, hell, they taxed you for a building you don't even fucking own.
And wasn't even there for the whole, and they said we was there, and the person said we seen the sign there.
Which is adorable because the sign that they're referencing is the one that sits behind Wintus.
Yeah, and it's
the one that I had shipped internationally for 810. And they're saying that they saw that. Get the hell out of here.
They said they saw the sign, it was up in the windows. But you can't beat them. And you're right. Mark Hutchins said right. Neely has a machine going, and I think Flint would be real surprised if a list of who on their payroll ever came out. It don't look like Neely has much opposition. Facts. You see what Winter said? He will blackmail you so much until you can't even get a job in the city of Flint. Ask me how I know. I'm trying to tell you, what's up, shy girl? She said, shit, I'm in Chicago, Crook County. She ain't said Crook County, but Flint politics pisses me off, LOL. No, I didn't have people tell me, nah, man, I can't. And I had to respect them, like, nah, I don't want you to mess your money up.
Yeah, 100%.
Listen, because I can't pay your bills for you.
No.
I don't even pay mine. I tell them, I don't want to. I'm telling you what was said. This ain't no stuff that, I say in the beginning I might didn't have all my paperwork right. I had the paperwork right this time, and you know what? Got overlooked.
And Shy Girl, hey, great to see you again. I haven't seen you in a little bit and kind of missed you. Actually, really missed you. Anyway, here's the thing, right? Like, Chicago had a very bad reputation for its politics and its machine. It feels like Neely took lessons from that and improved upon it to the point where he is literally untouchable now by, political means running against him, by legal means for the illegal shit he's doing, or by public means. I mean, hell, you try going in and putting in a recall on him. I believe he had 7 in 1 year, all of them rejected. 2 of them from Art Woodson, who knows how to write a damned recall. The man's proven before. Both of them rejected. Neely is, at this point, untouchable. And I see people saying they hope Tanya runs against him. Look, she might have dirt on Neely, but do we think Neely doesn't have dirt on her, for one? And for two, how easy is it to make up things? Mickey and Winters have both been victims of that. Just made up random bullshit to see what sticks to ruin their careers, family lives. I mean, I remember being on the phone with you guys and hearing some of the shit they were saying about you.
Dude,
and I was what the hell? I was ready to go out and start a fist fight.
That's what I'm trying to know. And they got a team that'll push stuff through here. Don't get it twisted. Like I told y'all, I had people come up to me. I remember it was like we was pariahs going to, I know I was when I was going to council. I would be there. But nobody speaking shit. I mean, let's be honest. We still had some people. I'm telling you, me and Winters was at and I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it because she would be the one. This would piss her off, and she'd start falling out with him. I wouldn't. I'd be like, just let it go. When Weaver and them showed up, Weaver and her crew, people that would be talking to us wouldn't talk to us if Weaver was right there.
And they got entire teams.
The only one I seen come up there to acknowledge us was Miss Taylor, and I'm gonna be honest with you. And it took, like I said, what acknowledges, and I ain't gonna get the other person name up. It told me she's a gem to the city. She was like, y'all gonna survive, baby. This is what she told me. She's like, y'all gonna survive. She's like, this is what they do. She's like, when they, you know, and she told me this at council. She's like, this is what they do. She said, y'all good. Y'all just being baptized now. She's like, y'all gonna be good. She's like, once you can get through. She's like, that's what they do. She's like, that's what they always do when they fall out. They're gonna say these people sleeping with. She's like, that's their number one go-to move. Gonna say y'all sleeping together. She's like, that's what they do.
And it isn't just one side or the other. They both have actual social media teams to just go out there and spread shit. Linda Pendleton, that account's gonna be popping up very soon. It's gonna be talking about 810, guaranteed, and it's gonna be talking about. If no one credible runs against Neely, then it's going to start going after people running for council positions and putting everything out there that it can. Remember, it's also a very manipulative account. It kept on going in after Mays time and time and time again. Then when Mays passed, it tried manipulating his son. That's just one side. The other side, I met the Weaver social media kid. I mean, he's very smart. He's very tech savvy, and he's very social media savvy. Right? It just, you have to watch what a lot of things coming up as. And like we pointed out, I believe it was last week or 2 weeks ago, a video my brother sent me of just some random dude in the middle of like Iowa or some middle America talking about, hey, the water crisis is done. Bullshit. And how that store is great for the community. Bullshit. I mean, it's great to have food up on the north end. At the same time, that store's not going to last. They're already shutting pieces of it down. The social media game coming out of Flint is one of the best political social media games I've ever seen.
I'm looking at it. Well, she probably watching El the Golden Child Shop. She said her lawyer told her to sit down, which she should. I tell anybody, just chill. Because right now, it like I said, I done seen it can get downright disrespectful. And that's why I see a lot of people, because just look at this. Look at Rose. They burnt her thing down not once, but twice until they finally they did. And guess what? Nobody's never see what's going on. You see Pastor Mark Thompson church get caught on fire. Tanya was like Vanna White up there when she was pointing this out. And listen,
the evidence was right there, and they let it sit in the rain, and it feels like it was on purpose. Why? Because if you got someone out there doing your dirty work, your political dirty work, almost like a hitman,
and you can't,
you got to protect him.
Yeah, you can't beat them when they can do this. They know they can get away. Like I say, being doxxed. Like, so much stuff that they do. That's what I'm just saying. I look at the other ones when they be throwing, this person mess with. That's why I sit back like, that ain't the worst thing. You know what I'm saying? my most thing is, can you is you running the city right? I don't care what you do on your off time, but is you handling what needs to be done in the city? That's like when I said with the Bill Clinton thing. I thought that was foolishness, but that's how people is. This is the stuff how they will distract you.
Once again, this is a joke.
Yeah,
Like, but you know, it is Flint politics. You don't have to live in your ward. Hell, in the case of Leon, you don't even have to live in the city. So I don't see a big deal. Like, if it's okay for Leon, it's okay for Lumi.
I mean,
But
nah, they get on you about that now. If you're not part
just
of that,
because we said it.
yeah,
But
if
no,
you not,
it is a joke, right?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
the man's not actually going to run. We're not encouraging him to run. But the sad thing about this joke is it could actually be credible.
They didn't done it. What
They've
you
done it
mean?
before. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. It's credible
yeah, they didn't
because you
done it.
can actually see someone doing this.
But and this is what they be mad about. They don't want this out there like that. See, I think now, that's why a lot of the people, though, I'm gonna say that the elders, they not all, but certain ones that's running Flint, they hate that podcast right now. I know the president of the school board hated. I know Tommy hated to work for the mayor. Like I think because I was thinking about something. And I'm gonna say this again because I didn't know that when that was getting read. I didn't know that unless I heard it wrong when it was being said. And that what you was reading when Danielle said that letter you was reading when she said,
Yeah.
did she say Joy said call the people the peanut gallery?
Yes, she
See,
called the
that take
audience
me
peanut
back
gallery.
when we was over at Mott at the college board when the guy was running that called people the peanut gallery, when he called us the peanut gallery out there. But see, but my problem with that, we have people that look like me upholding that nonsense. What's up, H Sprague? See, we don't never want them, straight up, but I blame people that's upholding what Laura's getting away with. You got to blame Joyce. Them. See, to be honest, we don't really want to call out racism when we see it because we don't want to tip over the apple cart. Let's be honest, because we might be getting some money. You don't want to mess up your money, or you don't want to lose favor over here. We not, you know what I'm saying? We have to be honest with that. So a lot of this stuff that we got going on, we bring it on ourselves because we allow certain people. We allow a lady like Laura to go up here constantly see a record of it messing with these black women. Oh, calling Teray King a boy. But guess what? If he ain't fight back for it, what do you supposed to say? Because he seemed like they all working together. And when you see the school board president not calling that out, but she can get up here, oh, Trump is a racist. She can get up there, she can see Trump, but you can't see the one that's sitting right next to you. That just show you the silliness of the games that we be sitting up here playing. Everybody want to look for that one super one that we can blame. It said, but Rose is not running with the same people that she told us that she was trying to destroy her career. But make it make sense. But money changes people.
I mean,
hey, listen.
We haven't seen Rose since the Maurice and Mr. Jeb, incident. And she would not come on air and explain why she tried canceling an event that was not her own in the first place. She is suspect as hell to me now.
But you got to understand, maybe because, let's be honest.
I mean, granted, if someone tries setting my shit on fire twice and then I get a couple phone calls in the middle of the night from an unknown number, I might start changing the way I talk too.
Yeah, you got to be understanding. She was like, and then you saying you not getting no help and she's a retired law officer. And they never got down to that. And you noticed none of the churches' cameras was working. None of them churches' cameras was working. Just think about that.
But, honestly, I think the best way for a lot of things right now to change is public shame, right? So we keep on talking about how Lansing is supporting all of this wrongdoing in Flint, how Leon can not live in the city, how Leon can be charged with felonies, how Leon can skip wards and still not lose his seat. Start tagging prominent people in Lansing. Start tagging Benson, start tagging Nessel, start tagging Gremlin herself. Because if these things start getting tied to them, that's going to hurt their further political careers. Tag him on X, where everyone goes to look at him. Because if they don't come down on it, well, one of them has national ambitions, two of them have larger state ambitions. Might as well. You literally cannot lose anything doing that. I mean, hell, we come here and we talk day in, day out, but it ain't going to change without people pushing this narrative further out, further afield.
Well, we don't know now. Rose says she's going to support Art's run for first ward. Can we say she's a Neely girl?
I don't know. Like, if I were Art, I'd say thank you very much, but I don't want to be seen with you, and I don't want you active in my campaign.
Why would you do that?
Because she's too suspect. You don't know if she's going to sabotage. You don't know if she's going to take something she heard and go run to your opponents or go run to Neely to pass to your opponents. When you're running a campaign, especially in Flint, you have to have full trust and confidence in the people you're running with, because we all saw that there were spies in the Weaver camp. We all saw that there were spies in the Neely camp passing information to each other. You can't have that, especially because while Art might be known very well in the city of Flint, he's not entrenched into the political area of Flint yet. Right? It's very... I don't think so. He's ran what, once, twice?
But now that you know how the clerk office,
right? Like I wouldn't want her anywhere near my campaign. If you want to go out and tell people that you're voting for me and you think I'm doing a great job, thank you very much. Thank you for your contribution. I'll see you at council.
You see this? What Nell said. Do you think they really don't know Trevor? We've tagged, sent letters, emails, etc., and nothing has happened. At what point do we realize they don't give a f about Flint?
Oh,
then I see.
Trust me, I've sent I've sent love letters to Layton. What I'm saying is,
agree with you.
What I'm saying is, shame them publicly. Hey, this is happening in Flint under your watch. Now, whether they give a damn or not, their voters may give a damn. Like, hey, if they're willing to do this to Flint, what are they willing to do to Detroit? What are they willing to do to Lansing? Hey, if you become president or run for president and get a cabinet position, what are you going to do to the rest of the country? And these may be people from outside Flint. And I know Whitmer is looking at what possible constituents are saying from California, from Washington, from Colorado, from Texas, wherever. And if there's a showing of a failure of leadership, it may hurt her and she may have to turn around and do something. Remember, politics is all about CYOA, cover your own ass. She's going to have to do something at some point, either shut us down, which she can't, or take some sort of ceremonial stance in Flint. And it may be a small thing of just removing, saying, hey, Leon can't be here anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a step toward what we want. But you really have to keep on them about that.
Facts, Nelly. She said they shamed Snyder for the water crisis, and what happened to him? Nothing.
Yeah, that was a judge. I'm talking about their political careers. I'm talking about the way they make their money.
He's still making money. He's a billionaire. They ain't stopped Snyder. What's the name? Yeah, Snyder probably still got business. It's like you think Gretchen, when she get out of office, that she ain't setting nothing up for life outside of being a governor.
Oh, dude, I know what she's doing. She's setting up for a presidential run, and she's not going to win. She knows she's not going to win, but she's setting up for that cabinet position. And after that, she's looking at the private sector, either as a news correspondent to get her name out there even further, then start up probably her own podcast, or she's going to try to be a lobbyist.
Or like you say, MSNBC might hire her for $1 million, or she might be in some next president cabinet. Just think about how Jennifer Granholm.
She's literally doing that. Yeah, like she's gonna run for president. She's gonna lose, but she's trying to make a big enough splash that whoever wins the Democratic campaign, Democratic primary, is gonna put her on the cabinet. As I've got a woman, so I'm not sexist. That's the way politics work. And then the other part is, she's also popular, so I'm going to get her voters. She's going to get a cabinet position. After she's done with that, she's going to go to a news agency, or she's going to be a lobbyist. If she goes to a news agency, she's going to get picked up for like a couple, like $1 million plus a year. Not bad. Not
No.
bad money at all. And then after that, she's gonna be so controversial that they're gonna have to remove her, and she's gonna go start up a podcast. I mean, go look at Tucker Carlson. The man is making more money as a podcaster than he ever did at Fox.
Yeah, because he getting way more people. I remember Bill O'Reilly, he was just on what's his name? Damn, Real Time with Bill Maher. And he was trying to he was trying to talk junk to Bill Maher. Bill Maher was trying to talk junk to Bill O'Reilly. He said, "Well, yeah, but we did it on YouTube." He said we had over 27 some million people tuning in to our what's the name, and he was like, "And you know how HBO is? Y'all fix y'all numbers. Y'all will never get no." He said we did a what's the name with all the big donors and this and that, and pulled in 27 million to come to something he was throwing. I was like, "Damn."
And here's the rub, right? That is how she's setting up her life for after she's governor, literally taking those steps.
Yeah, because you see another one did it.
So if you start tarnishing her now, and it gets to be such a big thing, right? If enough people start picking up on it, if you tag her on X, right? She may not pay attention, but if enough people start, hey, what is this podcast about? Oh, they're talking about Gretchen. They're talking about how she's feeling Flint. Yeah, granted, I am looking at us picking up numbers too, right? I'll be 100% honest with you. But at the next step, it does benefit, because if she gets a bad enough, a tarnished enough reputation, she has to do something.
I might just, you know what, I don't know.
Snyder wasn't running for election after that. He wasn't running for jack shit in terms of politics after the Flint water crisis. She is.
We might be on there tonight on X, man. I might go ahead and just pay for it. But we can just start putting the shows on X for people can see that the water.
Watch me log on to my X and tag her.
And show that the water not fixed. Like, people really thinking that the water is fixed. But they get rowdy on X now. Let me tell y'all.
Oh God, yeah.
You don't really need moderators for that. They get downright disrespectful.
Like,
you think that
the first couple X shots, I'll have to be in there and just banning people left and right. And the first time someone comes on and slings a racial slur, like, nah, get the hell out of my chat. I don't want you anywhere near my community. We have cultivated a good community here.
Right. And if you think the phone side on this is wicked, go to X.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be looking like, yep, let me go past this. Let me go. Because sometimes I get my stories off of X.
Mm-hmm.
What I be talking about when I be seeing. Sometimes I get it, but I just when they're gonna give it to you.
Some of the Twitch streamers I help on Twitch,
they give it to you raw.
These VTubers and such. Some of them that I do my background editing for there, they tried going on X, and oh my God, there were words that I learned there. Mind you, I spent 11 years in the Army. Like, there isn't much that I haven't heard before. And then the next thing you hear is slur this, racial slur that, homophobic slur this, transphobic slur. Like, I had to personally recommend it to these kids. Like, look, you are not mentally stable enough for X. You are not. You got to get off of there. But I know Mickey and Wintus have, thick skin, and I'll just sit here in StreamYard banning motherfuckers. I don't care. But something has to be done, right? We here at 810, we keep on telling people, hey, something has to be done. You have to do something. If we go to X, then we're doing something as well. We can't just expect the fight to be on everyone else's shoulders. So we can put out the information. We can make sure the information gets even further.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right on that. I was looking for some. Hold on. I think I got it.
Now you got some?
Yeah. Hold on. I got this morning because we had the time we can talk about it.
Okay.
And I don't really like bringing this up, but I'm going to read it to y'all. Here we go. And I want it, and I got this in a text message, so let me read it. It said, there were 7 fights at Southwestern today. These children in our community has been poisoned. And I'm just telling you, by the government and those along with, it says, and they have no use for the school nor our community. Very sad we do nothing but lock them up while they are dying inside. So this is what I got: 7 fights this morning, and I'm assuming that was today when I got that text at Southwestern. If not, I mean, I'm gonna go with allegedly. And I do kind of want to get into this with the stuff that's going on. It's twofold. You know what I'm saying? Fires and people really think, and I can't just put this on the teachers. Now this stuff got to come back to home now. Like, what are you letting your kids do at home? Like, you know what I'm saying? I get it. You know, the school's getting a bad rep, but I'm gonna tell you something. I hate that was going on, but like, listen, either the Flint school system needs to bring some something to help these parents, and I'm not saying parents probably not stressing, they going through stuff, but somehow we gotta get something to help these parents out. But they gonna need something because I don't listen. We can't put all this blame on the teacher. The teacher is there to help your kids. They're not there to be referees. You know what I'm saying? If
The
your
teachers
kid,
are there to teach your kids out of a book. They're not there to raise your kids.
right,
That's on you.
and if your kid you don't put the fear in your kid, if he cut up at school, he can fight and ain't nothing gonna happen. That goes back to the parent now. Like, we can say this, the teachers is this and that, but we also got to take some credit for these students now. They getting a little they have been really out of hand for the longest. And we can't keep putting that on teachers, even though I see why they probably graduating their ass and pushing them out. Like, let the streets just handle them. But what the next step that is prison. And I get it, fires with the water, it did affect, but we got to let some parents start doing parent got to get back to parenting. Like, if I used to be nervous if I would have got kicked out of my parents because I knew what I was going to get, what was going to happen to me. But now you got kids where they can go cut up and do this and that. They not fearing the parents. That goes back to at home. I'm just telling you.
I hated getting suspended from school. Right? Like, it isn't that like school.
What's the breaking news? Said you got break. What's the breaking news? I'm saying we can't just keep putting that on the teachers. Now, we got some teachers that's full of shit.
Oh, yeah.
But we also got to look at now the parents. Now, come on now.
Some of the parents are full of shit.
It seems like majority are playing right now. You cannot let these kids do anything they want to do.
You can't let that phone raise your kid. TikTok is ruining it. Like, when you hear a kid walk by and go skibbity, what the hell does that even mean? That's not any language.
Right, Stanley. If the teacher called home, I used to be down there shaking in my boots like, oh my gosh, she's finna call to the crib.
My dad had a great way of punishing me outside the one time that I disrespected my mother and he beat the shit out of me. No, he used to take me to work with him, especially on out of town days doing pest control, and he'd make sure I was doing the exterior of the building in 100+ degree heat. I learned real quick, don't piss off that school. Don't get a call.
I don't want to be petty, but I'm finna be petty.
Be petty.
I didn't want to be this way, but we kept saying, what's the breaking news? I'm waiting on you. I was finna call. Hold on. This is what you want right here? I got you. Hold on. I got you. This is what you want right here. I got you. Even though this ain't your show, but I'm going to do this for you because you're getting on my damn nerves with this breaking news. I mean, break it. Hold on, I got to find it. Oh, crap. It's not in here, Winters. Yeah, it ain't on my side, Trevor. I ain't even got nothing. I ain't got
shit there. And I don't have a text. I do have a text. What the hell's going on here? Oh, this is from Denise.
Hold on, media access. I'm looking for the breaking. It ain't on here.
Man.
None of the sounds, nothing. Just break the news, Winter. Shit, hold on, I got you. Now break the news. You got some. Winters, get a breaking news. Man, I gotta go through this, and this is what I hate right here. Now, this is just gonna drive me all the way insane.
No, man, let's just send her a link.
Nah. Oh, hold up, we got it. I was gonna call that phone.
There we go.
She said Liddell Lewis and Art Woodson just picked up petitions. For what ward? Oh, I know what to do. I got it now. I got it.
Mm-hmm. This works.
You can hear it?
Yeah.
Be quiet, Paula, Louis.
Hey, you on the live.
Hello?
Now what you got? The people can hear you. Now what's going on?
Breaking news. Louis trying to break the news too. Arthur Woodson and Liddell Lewis just picked up petitions for the second ward. And 2 more people picked up petitions for mayor, but I haven't got the names yet. I have them by the time the night the nip come on.
So Art running for second ward. All right, that's what we need. I just got the call in.
Louis, you want to say something to him?
Bob.
No,
Bob.
Okay,
We out. Peace. As y'all know, Liddell is running for second ward, and Arthur Woodson is running for second ward.
God, that's crowded.
It's the second ward finna be. It's finna be like it was the last time.
Maurice, Art, Liddell, LaShawn. Fuck. Hedging some bets there, but now that almost confirms it to me. Liddell's on the outside of their clique.
Hold on, I can't. This ain't Winter's family. Let me.
Yeah, you said first word yesterday, Tasha Lynn, but it seems that he got pointed to the second word now. I don't know. I'm not no expert. Honestly, I don't get to watch Art all that often. So yeah, I think Liddell's on the outside of that group now. She's still going to be voting with Neely, but I don't think she's got the support that she once did. And I think maybe Maurice and Art need to sit down and have a nice conversation, like, may the best man win. Whoever gets knocked out in the primary, if one of us gets knocked out, we need to throw our full support behind the one still in. That's me. If they don't do that, then they don't do that, but that's what I do.
Hold on, Winter, you got something wrong. We got breaking news. Tasha Lynn said, I said first word yesterday. Do you got Ray? Did you see the shit right? You know, sometimes Art could have been saying, I had to go watch a show.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Ward map.
A Hodge lady and another man. Okay.
Ward map.
It said 5 people so far for the second ward.
And honestly, do we trust Davina? She could be saying, oh, Art, no, you're actually in the second ward. He runs for the second ward. Oh, wait, you're actually in the first ward, so you're invalid. I could see that being done. Can't you?
I heard the logo said, talk about splitting the votes. Sandra said, I'll be damned. See, I said it on his live yesterday. He running for first ward.
Like I said, Tasha, like, Davina could have said, no, you're actually in the second ward.
Oh, hold up. She said, Winter said, hold on. She said, I may be first ward. She getting confirmation now. But that's still 4.
A hell of a year to quit drinking.
That's still 4 for the. If you take Art out the second, that's still 4 for the fifth. I mean, for the second ward. That would have been
the fourth.
It's
LaShawn, Liddell, Mr.
Davis, and it was one more person.
Is it someone that we know and someone that we care about?
Oh, we gotta find out.
All right. Yeah, like,
gotta find out.
This echelon's kicking in pretty good for an energy drink supplement, but
would you say it's Nell said just another day living in the hood?
Yeah.
Hey, this finna be. Listen, they finna battle in that second. It's gonna be battle because in the first ward, and then the third ward, you know, AC running again. Oh, hold on, let me get it right. She said,
okay,
for Liddell Lewis, Maurice Davis, Miss Hodge, LaShawn Johnson, and another man, last name Buford. Well, that's 5. Did I count that right?
No, that's 6. Liddell.
1, 2.
Maurice,
3, 4, 5.
Hodge, LaShawn, Buford. Okay, maybe 5. I don't know. I was in the Army. I can't count.
Yeah, Lord.
Oh, come on, B.
And you know they gonna cheat, right? It's gonna be Maurice. I'm running for the 10th ward. I'm taking our L down. Facts.
Man.
Oh,
But you're
Willie
also gonna have to
Buford.
compete with Padroni.
That's his name, Willie Buford. Okay,
I've
okay.
heard that name before. I can't remember. Where from though. You know what, Keisha? Politics makes people do strange things.
Oh,
You see
dude.
how much money is coming through. You see how much you can pick up if you have a nonprofit. You
Especially,
may be turning on your friends for some of that.
I don't know, Tony Terry. We might have did. He was appointed to one of the boards. Listen, this finna be, and he run. Listen, they stacking. Man, it's finna be a dog fight for that second ward. It's finna be rough. Third ward, you see, is allegedly Leon. Let's just say Miss Beverly Biggs run AC, and no telling who else might pop up in the third ward. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hey, Katie, that's what I was trying to figure out. Who Neely gonna support? I'm lost. You on Loomy head right now, Tony. I see that. Said Frank S. Alexander of Land Bank is part of the WEF. But Katie, but really they got who they got. You know what I'm saying? Even if we do say we get somebody in, even the ones who we think can get took over, they can be consumed with the darkness. Just to be honest, it's really whoever they want to go ahead and they pick. Like we can't stop nothing. Just think about it. Neely can be mayor right now until he fall out. Now, let's just say a governor come in that's not friendly to him. That's the only way. That's the only way. If it's a governor that's not friendly to him, that's the only way. Other than that, Neely finna get. Just think about it. With all this residency stuff going on, and this man clearly running for the third ward now. Tony Terry ain't letting off long yet.
Damn. But yeah, that could be an alias for Lumi. Oh, you know what? The platform's open. Come and say your piece. Candidates for the second ward.
And I do believe Neely support Liddell over LaShawn. They've been through too much together. LaShawn just got here.
True enough, but it seems like Liddell's trying to strike out on her own, where LaShawn knows where she stands.
She can't strike, but he got somebody that's a pit bull. He probably don't know of LaShawn. LaShawn, you know, she might let too many people in her ear. She might want to go this way. You know, she got to just listen. Liddell, because she been in there for her, she got to do her term. She thinks she bigger than the program.
You see, this is where I'd run with LaShawn, if I'm being honest with you guys, right? Liddell thinks she's crafty.
Don't
she? Thinks that PhD makes her smart. I don't know if it's an honorary PhD or if it's an earned one. We're not jumping on that train. But she thinks she's smart. LaShawn has to be told how to vote. And we've got footage of it. How do I vote for this? I'd stick with the easy puppet. Be 100% honest with you guys. Be 100% honest with you guys. I'd stick with the easy puppet.
You'll stick with the one that you just got in?
Yeah, I'd stick with the one that doesn't know better. I'd stick with the one that doesn't think that she can make her own program. Liddell thinks she can make her own program.
Nah. Why you think she asking Maurice to get out? She gonna have to come in as a write-in.
Right? Like, so no. If I were Neely, mind you, Neely's a rather crafty individual. I cannot downplay how good he is at politics and how smart he is in the political field, right? Like, the dude's proven he's good. Whether we like him or not, he knows every dirty trick, every cheat, every in and out in every legal way to win an election, and he uses them all. He knows every legal way of manipulating a vote inside that council. The easier one to manipulate would be LaShawn. Call me 911.
She said, "Call her." Let me give it another shot.
Right, and
Hold on, I got it. Let me call. Let me get my phone together. God damn it, I'm over here trying to get all this. Hold on, let me get down here. Make this call right here.
more
Can y'all hear? Can y'all hear?
Yeah.
Okay. She said, "Breaking news.
Yellow.
You're live."
Oh, well, thank you. And good morning, 810 News Media Group. And shout out to Mickey and Trevor. We're giving you the news live as it breaks from the county, the city clerk's office. Yeah, so anyway, Arthur Woodson is first ward, and we have two more people that have thrown in their hats in the ring for mayor. First one's name is Linda Anthony. Is that the lady that erected the Eric Mays Memorial? Not for sure what her name was, but anyway, Linda Anthony and a guy named Jordan Cummings. They are also running for mayor against Sheldon Neely. Haven't heard of any one of them. So you guys can do your homework and find out who they are. But again, Arthur Woodson is first ward. Want to clear that up. We still have 5 people running in the second ward race. And that's all I have for now. Thank you.
Peace.
Huzzah. I need to get those media assets loaded onto our show.
Yeah, because I ain't on this one. I couldn't get it.
It's fine. I'm already starting on some of it.
Got you. Oh my goodness. Well, did y'all hear that, family? Did y'all get to hear it? If he ain't finna have a cakewalk, oh my goodness, if he ain't finna be a cakewalk to the what's name. Well, thank you for tapping in, Denny. Thank you for tapping in. Denny don't come in here every time. This is just as silly as they can be. Let me see, but we having killing down here in North. Woo. Yeah. I said, is something wrong with that guy?
Oh, let me peek.
Denny, let me go on just do that to you for a second. I'll put Denny in timeout. He on the phone.
Denny looks like the type that has a strange uncle.
Yeah.
Denny, just because someone touched you doesn't mean anyone else is touched. I'm sorry you had a really rough life, but get the fuck out of my chat, yeah?
I thought Pfeiffer was what brother was putting his name in the hat. I thought he was.
Yeah,
too.
I saw Don say that he was doing it, but he may have backed out and said, nah.
Now I might have said, to hell with this. I'm not mad at him. Let me be honest with you.
AC Dumas cannot run in the 3rd ward. He can only run in the 2nd ward. No, I don't think AC Dumas can run at all with that walker. But it is what it is. Let him go screw up the 2nd ward.
Oh, AC. Oh, he in the 2nd ward now? Wow. Yeah, AC is in the 2nd ward. Remember when he said Liddell was his council person? She said, I don't take calls.
Then why did he run in the 3rd ward? Never mind.
It's redistricting now. The redistrict. His house is in the 2nd ward.
Let's just go ahead and permanently remove that dude. Now that I know it doesn't screw with the algorithm.
I just got him. I just put it on 24 hours.
Nah, I sent him to the Shadow Realm.
I
don't. Look, we worked really hard to make this great community. We don't need to let poison in. If he wants to sit here and watch, I'll take the view. But if he wants to sit here and be toxic trash, he can go do it in the landfill.
Like that is rough. So who else running in the first ward? Leon got out that first ward. He said that first ward is dangerous over there. he said
He
they
said,
can't.
them old Maze friends don't like me over here.
Hey, listen, it's cold blooded. Leon said, "The hell with the first ward. I'm running for third ward now." Do we got a confirmation? Is he really running for the third ward, or is he still running back?
I
don't
think
even know
Flint
what
just
he want to
provided us the
Good morning, Charlotte.
tea last night that he was handed third ward papers when he went in and picked them up from Davina. So, yeah. Who's running against Judy in the fourth? I don't know.
Nobody. Oh yeah, it's already new, Nikki.
So,
it's new.
Redistricting happened in 2022, but your ward stayed the same until this election period. So now the wards have officially changed for this election period.
So is Rose running again? Is Rose saying she running for the? Well, I guess not. I guess Rose might not.
I think Rose might have learned last time.
Like she out of that.
I think she found out that she was a very quick and easy sacrificial pawn, and Neely played her to the full effect before she got removed from the board.
She ain't like that at all. I'm telling you.
I'd be pissed off too. At the same time, it's like you set yourself up.
But we'll find out if she's gonna run or not. I know.
I think she's a sweet lady on a personal level. I like talking with her. I like BSing with her. I like sitting down at council and just having a grand old time. But she played around in someone else's backyard and it got dirty. Why the hell is he running for anything? And he has moved or relocated at least 3 times in 1 year. He is not eligible to run, period. I love that. I mean, he's eligible as long as the clerk says he's eligible.
Man, she did wrong.
As Don Pfeiffer told us, that Inez Brown said, it doesn't matter what you can prove. It matters what's on your ID. And he can go get a new ID anytime he wants with a bill or two.
I know. I told people, go find the lot, put a mailbox up, and you can run for council. That's all Davina requiring right now. Mailbox.
Kane?
Simon.
Never heard of him. 5th Ward wanted Davis. 6th Ward unknown. 7th Ward unknown. 8th Ward Dennis. 9th Ward Jarrett. The mayor Tanya Brown. Oh, that looks to be his slate.
Okay, I got it.
I mean, you put.
Let me go.
Someone needs to tap in with Ms. Jan Marie. So,
Clack is in the building. What's up, Clack? Clack, 810. She'll probably crack one of our heads showing up at her door, asking her to run. That's all I can tell you. I
didn't do nothing.
Yeah, I would rather just. Thank you for tapping in, new one. Hit that like button.
You're never late. As long as you hit that like button, you're never late. But yeah, like.
I don't think it should be us to go over there and talk to Jan Marie Arbor. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, when there was that candidate forum with Mr. Jeb, things took a sideways turn and things got pretty ugly pretty quick.
We should have nothing. You know what? Sound like a plan, Clack. Sound like a plan.
Now.
But us, leave it alone. We out there. I'm out that business. I don't know. I can't speak for everybody, but personally, me,
I'm good.
Oh, Illinois, Jordan out that business.
I'd rather grab a piece of metal straight out my forge than go play around in that.
Yeah. And Marie might see me. I go out there. Hey, how you doing? And get ran over.
Right. Like, I'm fairly sure
that
is a hotter topic, hotter to the touch, more poisonous to my health than welding zinc. Can Del Rico run for state rep? Yes, he can. Will he? Probably not. I think he said he's done with politics right now. Maxine Waters for president. No, thank you.
Katie says she's not voting for that. Uh-oh. Winter just got breaking news again. Got confirmation on state representative Cynthia Neely will be re-seeking her seat. Uh-oh. She got it. She got it. They gonna
She
automatically
had
pick
50
her.
grand in that account. 50 grand. She's not going to sit there and let that go to waste, especially with Neely basically running unopposed right now.
Oh, okay. Here go Katie. She said, facts. Kane Simon is the one that's been doing all the work by Potter School. I have to question his being eligible to run. I like him personally, but
I love that. But at the same time, like, we don't know what eligible means when it comes to Flint politics at this point. That is, I mean, you can run for the first ward when you live in Mount Morris. Who the hell knows what eligible means at this point?
you see this right here? Winter said, she said, didn't I tell y'all last night once Del Rico dropped out of the race, it was full speed ahead? They not playing around.
I mean, they're picking up about $200K a year in that household right now.
And is, if not more.
I'm talking about legal.
Yeah. That's nonprofits legal. They got nonprofits. Clark said, I'm gonna make her spend every dime. I'm coming hard this year. Okay, Clarky Wacky. Clark said he coming hard.
Last I saw her nonprofit,
what I see, he would change a lot of things. Tony Terry.
So last time I saw her nonprofit and I looked into it, it was her and William Kim, but it was in a inactive status. So right now, I think they're just picking up money off of legally, mind you. I don't know about anything else, but their taxable income is just their government positions.
Mm-hmm.
So they're picking up about $200K a year. That's a quick ticket to being a millionaire.
Her 80 and his 140.
Yeah, that's a quick ticket to being millionaire status.
Yeah, they didn't did it for over 6 years.
And apparently,
but I ain't
they live in Flint is a itty bitty little thing. Like,
it's a home. That's all. It's a home.
Taxes on that are nil. So they're banking.
As he should be, because I'd be stacking up for the long haul.
Actually, now I kind of want to look something up.
A new one, facts. I understand Del Rico about Mayor Flint. She said Flint politics can be deadly. Yeah, he's a smart man. I'll be trying to. It's better things he can do. Michael B said, I'm in the 4th ward. Should I run? Hey, listen, if you got every right to. I'm just saying it like that. But I'm gonna be.
I got Neely's phone number.
Until let me say this about voting. If you can't get your people out there to vote, leave it alone. But if you can get people behind you, because listen, if I was Neely, I'd be sitting back. I'd be trying to pick off the new people that's coming. I can probably get him on my team. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have a bag, as they want to say, the bag where he'll be able to help you. He can get your house done. Yeah, Clark said he running for state rep. But is it gonna be fair? Look, Neely know he know the game with them absentee ballots. He gonna beat you on the absentee ballots, and he got the clerk office. So even if you do make it tight, he can come in and say, we're gonna need another 300, 400 to put. Oh, he can get bold, put a 7,000 more votes on there. Come on, Levine ain't finna stop nothing. That's even with these people that's running. There's one so-called running for mayor. Do y'all think them people gonna be able to beat this mayor and he got all the connections? Michigan is the first House of Congress. Oh, I didn't know that, Derek. I'm just saying it's gonna, but the people gotta get out and vote. Like when I was at that Flint Neighborhood United, now it was a little pushback where they were saying the council people, but I didn't hear them say, but I guess probably it's not that type of meeting. But to me, I feel like it is that type of meeting when you can say, look, this mayor not doing good. This mayor not doing right. You know what I'm saying? Like when Winters was at the store, like said people was running, hey, how you doing, mayor? And they got cases of water in they grocery cart. Come on. That's like even with, and you know what I'm saying? And let me be honest, family. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the next one next month because it fall on my birthday, February the 7th. If I'm in Flint, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I might be out of town. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it to that one, but I wish I could. But I am gonna leave a couple questions for Brother Elliot if he go to ask these questions. Because if you're trying to say move Flint forward, I think in getting the water fixed is moving Flint forward. I'm thinking kids being we do have to bring that up there. It's just not on the teachers, but if you graduating kids is reading at a third grade level, all you doing is sending them to prison. Because what do you expect they're gonna be able to do? And if I happen to be here, I will take that morning out to come up there because I do want to ask these questions about, you know what I'm saying, how is we moving Flint forward? Like, how can we brag about building a new school, bringing them kids in, and they still, do you see what's going on in Southwestern? Said it was 7 fights in the morning. Oh, T. Terry said, come down to Florida for your B-Day, Nick. I'm going to see what I can do. I'm going to see if put that on the agenda. No more fires. Hey, stay away from me. Man, you then got to play it all the way right, Clark, because you already know you got everything against you. He got the clerk office. Then anything you do, you know they're going to be trying to dirty your name up. They're going to go in your – that's just what they do. But ain't nobody – but they don't want you to bring up their past. I remember once – remember we was going to that meeting thing when Tommy said she was fair. It was over at the old Bunch School. You had to sign in or we couldn't come and we was the media. Remember Tommy just said, and she had, man, let me tell you something. I feel you. That's who you got. But you better get some better people because she don't know how to talk. She's very disrespectful, but I understand. She got to keep that J-O-B.
God damn. So I see Cynthia's already working toward her endorsements. Care in Action.
She getting them.
Oh yeah, Care in Action is a national PAC, and they've already got her name plastered all over their shit.
You know that she's on a Democratic ticket. She's, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna get the boost from the Democratic Party.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and so then being a female and an incumbent, yeah,
she gonna get it. So the rest of them, she gonna be on the ticket. Maria Carter, I did get my cousin been telling me about the checks, but they like, do you know when people get the checks, they cut out of any other money that come through when they take them checks, them little $1,000 checks, or you gotta wait to see. Man,
well, you're cut out the second that you sign the dotted line just to receive the check. So, like, even before that check comes into your hand, you're already cut out, bro. Now, me and the wife are still waiting on ours because we were having to deal with issues relating to our piping in that house that I lived in for 8 years. And we've still yet to receive even a cent.
Dude, this stuff, they played the people on this. But it is what it is. Ain't nothing we can do, but you got to keep fighting. But I do think, they know they got time on their side. They got the courts. They got everything on their side.
It's the government. They've got not just time, they got generations of time.
Yeah.
You've only got a lifetime.
And they got the people. Don't think they ain't putting their people in. That's going to owe them favors. If we had a voting block, maybe we can get favors like every other community.
Like right now. For a while, I'd love to see Flint come up with an unofficial unofficial party because, all the positions in Flint are nonpartisan, but a Flint first party, like, I don't care what the hell I'm doing if it's going to affect Grand Blanc. I need to know how it's going to affect Flint. I need to put Flint first. But we don't see none of that. Right? Like, if it turned into an actual voter block where people were to get together, sit down, have a conversation about the needs and how they expect their council people to vote, I think you'd see a lot better. But Flint is so disorganized when it comes to the opposition to the current political regime.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we finna sit back and watch. It's upon us. We finna see what people finna be doing. Remember, this summer, you finna see so many cleanups in these neighborhoods. Flint should be clean. You finna see so many neighborhoods.
Yeah, but all of it's going to be done by volunteers and candidates. None of it's going to have anything to do with the ARPA funds that they threw at it. It's just going to be volunteers and candidates. But, mind you, once they get into those seats, they're going to say, oh, yeah, your ARPA funds were spent wisely. Take a look at how clean everything is. No, No, you didn't, some gun. You went out there with the shovel your damn self. You got a picture of 3, Eva Worthing, and then you had your volunteers clean up the rest so you could say you did something. That had nothing to do with them ARPA funds.
And
That
Neely
damn pink hard hat.
And Neely ain't giving them money this time to put their stuff together. So I
It's all
want to
about the
see how many
volunteers.
parties gonna be through this summer. It's gonna be Porch Fest. I want to see how many finna be coming from the second ward. Let's see who the money gonna get spent with. Because once he gonna have to pick sooner or later. Is he gonna be spending for LaShawn or he gonna be spending on, you know what I'm saying, trying to help? Let's see let's see who he gonna help. You got any last words, Trevor? We at the 11 o'clock.
Nah. I got to make another graphic for your diabolical and Winters is scandalous to put into your media assets tonight.
Hey, we out, fam. We'll see y'all. I'll see y'all at 5.
Oh, hold up.
Go ahead.
That's gold. They're going to be out there racing lawnmowers. Hey, do you think the
let me see.
The heirloom lawnmower from the former 3rd Ward councilman is going to be out there?
Listen, you know he's saying he doing the work that y'all did you all catch the governor on the Caleb Hammer podcast? No, did not. I ain't gonna lie.
All right. Yeah,
See
I think
y'all
that
later.
does. Have a good one.
Peace.